Transform your vehicle into an Arctic sanctuary for under £8, and I will demonstrate precisely how to achieve this without falling victim to unscrupulous garage schemes. Most drivers mistakenly believe that poor air conditioning performance requires expensive professional repairs, but this assumption is completely false. This misconception benefits dishonest mechanics who exploit customers by charging for unnecessary services and overpriced components. In this comprehensive analysis, I will share 14 proven strategies that will revolutionize your vehicle's cooling efficiency and performance. I will conclude by exposing 3 costly mistakes that could drain your wallet of up to £2,800. First essential technique: examine thoroughly the expansion valve located near the firewall bulkhead. This critical component regulates refrigerant flow into the evaporator by responding to temperature and pressure changes within the system. When debris or ice crystals obstruct this valve, it causes erratic cooling performance and potential compressor damage. Symptoms include inconsistent cabin temperatures, unusual hissing sounds, and ice formation on refrigerant lines. Professional replacement costs approximately £200, but cleaning can often restore proper function without expensive parts. Use compressed air to clear external debris and automotive-grade solvent to dissolve internal deposits. Always wear safety goggles and gloves when working with pressurized refrigerant systems to prevent serious injury. Second vital strategy: master the art of thermal load management through strategic window positioning. Many motorists underestimate how window configuration dramatically affects cooling efficiency during initial startup procedures. When entering an overheated vehicle, open only the driver's window and the diagonal rear passenger window completely. This creates optimal cross-ventilation that rapidly evacuates superheated air while minimizing energy requirements for the compressor. Maintain this configuration for 45 seconds before engaging the air conditioning system to reduce initial workload. Subsequently, close windows in sequence, beginning with front windows and finishing with rear openings. This methodology reduces fuel consumption by 18% during the critical first 10 minutes of operation. Third fundamental approach: calibrate your automatic climate control system according to atmospheric conditions and passenger requirements. Modern systems incorporate sophisticated algorithms that continuously monitor and adjust operational parameters for optimal comfort. However, improper initial setup can cause excessive fuel consumption and premature component wear throughout the system. The ideal temperature setting ranges between 19 and 22 degrees Celsius regardless of external weather conditions. Lower settings do not accelerate cooling but significantly increase fuel consumption and strain on electrical components. During the initial 15 minutes, allow the system to operate in automatic mode without manual intervention. Electronic sensors require stabilization time to provide accurate readings and optimize performance algorithms effectively. If you find these specialized techniques valuable, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive more detailed technical analyses about advanced automotive maintenance procedures. Fourth maintenance strategy: perform comprehensive condenser cleaning using professional-grade techniques and equipment. This heat exchanger, mounted ahead of the engine radiator, must maintain completely unobstructed airflow for optimal performance. Accumulation of road debris, insects, and atmospheric pollutants creates thermal barriers that prevent adequate heat dissipation. Employ a pressure washer with controlled output, maintaining minimum distance of 25 centimeters to avoid damaging delicate aluminum fins. Supplement cleaning with specialized degreasing agents and soft bristled brushes designed for automotive heat exchangers. A blocked condenser can force the compressor to operate beyond design limits, resulting in failures costing £1,400. Schedule this maintenance every 4 months or immediately after extended motorway journeys through construction zones. Fifth advanced technique: replace the cabin air filter following manufacturer specifications and environmental considerations. This filtration element, frequently overlooked by vehicle owners, directly impacts air quality and system operational efficiency. It captures microscopic particles, biological contaminants, and volatile organic compounds from external air sources. A saturated filter forces the blower motor to operate at higher speeds to maintain desired airflow rates. In European vehicles, this component typically resides behind the glove compartment and requires no specialized tools for access. Replacement takes approximately 6 minutes and costs £22 compared to £70 charged by service centers. Examine the removed filter to assess environmental conditions in your typical driving areas. Sixth economic recommendation: Implement intelligent parking strategies to preserve system longevity and reduce operational stress. A vehicle exposed to direct sunlight can reach internal temperatures of 47 degrees Celsius when ambient temperature measures 28 degrees. This extreme heating forces air conditioning systems to operate at maximum capacity for extended periods, accelerating component wear. On particularly hot days, excess fuel consumption can exceed 28% of normal operating costs. A quality reflective sunshade, available for £12, can reduce interior temperature by up to 18 degrees. Combined with shaded parking when available, this strategy significantly reduces stress on your cooling system. Consider installing tinted windows within legal limits to further reduce solar heat gain and improve passenger comfort. 7th preventive strategy. Monitor continuously the engine coolant level and concentration for optimal system protection. This verification might seem unrelated to air conditioning, but it remains absolutely crucial for proper operation. Electronic management systems automatically disable the compressor when excessive engine temperatures are detected by sensors. This protection prevents catastrophic damage but temporarily eliminates air conditioning exactly when you need it most. Insufficient coolant levels constitute the primary cause of these automatic safety shutdowns during summer months. Use this inspection opportunity to evaluate the overall cooling system condition, as complete failure can cost £7,000. Also verify antifreeze concentration using a refractometer, especially before summer when temperatures reach annual peaks. 8th diagnostic technique. Systematically evaluate cooling fan operation and electrical connections throughout the system. These devices, typically installed in dual configuration, ensure adequate airflow for condenser operation under all conditions. Their function involves efficiently removing heat from refrigerant even when the vehicle travels slowly or remains stationary. To verify proper operation, start the engine and activate air conditioning at maximum power setting. After approximately 7 minutes of continuous operation, both fans should rotate synchronously without unusual noises or vibrations. If one unit fails, the system may continue operating temporarily but will deteriorate at an accelerated rate. Avoid overpriced original manufacturer parts and select quality certified alternatives available for £95. 9th practical recommendation: thoroughly disinfect the air intake system using appropriate antimicrobial products and procedures. This entrance, located at the windshield base, serves as the primary access point for the ventilation circuit. Fallen leaves, twigs, and various debris accumulate easily, particularly if you regularly park beneath mature trees. These obstructions create humid environments ideal for pathogenic microorganism growth and fungal development. If your cabin emits unpleasant odors, systematically begin inspection with this critical area. For basic cleaning, manually remove visible debris using a powerful vacuum cleaner and specialized brushes. For persistent odor problems, spray antimicrobial solution into the intake with engine running and ventilation activated at minimum speed. Remove the cabin filter beforehand to optimize disinfectant distribution throughout the entire ventilation system circuit. 10th maintenance strategy: recharge refrigerant gas applying professional best practices and safety protocols. Contrary to popular misconceptions, refrigerant fluid does not deteriorate and can last indefinitely in properly sealed systems. Unfortunately, microscopic leaks are inevitable at joints, fittings, and flexible hoses, requiring periodic replenishment based on usage. Signs of insufficient refrigerant include gradual cooling capacity reduction and intermittent compressor operation during hot weather. Rather than paying for complete recharge services costing up to £350 at garages, purchase refill kits for £45. Ensure you use exclusively R134A type refrigerant, more economical and equally effective as recent ecological formulations. These newer alternatives cost 22 times more without providing significant advantages for existing vehicle applications. 11th optimization technique: configure ventilation outlet direction correctly to maximize efficiency and passenger comfort. This recommendation may appear trivial but enormously influences energy efficiency and thermal comfort throughout the cabin. Directing cold airflow directly at occupants provides immediate cooling sensation, but impairs general air circulation patterns. This configuration extends the time required to cool the entire cabin uniformly and increases fuel consumption significantly. Cold air directed at faces also desiccates mucous membranes and can cause irritation in sensitive individuals. To maximize performance, orient side outlets toward windows and center vents toward the ceiling area. This distribution promotes natural and homogeneous circulation of refrigerated air throughout the interior space. 12th conservation recommendation: operate your air conditioning regularly throughout all seasons regardless of external temperature. This advice frequently surprises drivers concerned about fuel economy during colder months of the year. However, an inactive system for several weeks suffers deterioration that can prove extremely expensive to repair. Extended inactivity causes sealing gaskets to dry out, promoting the development of significant refrigerant leaks. More seriously, lubricating oil settles in the compressor bottom and metal components may begin oxidizing processes. To prevent these problems, activate your air conditioning for 12 minutes weekly, regardless of seasonal conditions. This simple precaution can save you repair costs easily exceeding £1,100. 13th preventive strategy: identify early warning symptoms of system malfunction before major failures occur. Your climate control system constantly emits warning signals that most drivers unfortunately ignore completely. A high-pitched whistle during activation may indicate a slipping belt or deteriorated pulley bearings. Unusual dashboard vibrations frequently suggest compressor imbalance due to insufficient lubrication or internal damage. Persistent musty odors generally reveal fungal presence in ventilation circuits, requiring complete disinfection procedures. Windshield fogging during dry weather constitutes a classic symptom of refrigerant leakage into the passenger compartment. Progressive efficiency reduction over several weeks almost always indicates micro leaks requiring prompt professional attention. 14th complementary technique: adjust temperature settings according to specific environmental conditions and passenger preferences. Many motorists configure their climate control to 16 degrees, thinking this will cool their cabin more rapidly. This approach proves counterproductive because it excessively stresses the compressor without significantly improving cooling performance. The optimal temperature range sits between 20 and 23 degrees, allowing efficient system operation without unnecessary strain. During extreme heat episodes, accept gradual temperature reduction rather than forcing maximum power settings continuously. This strategy preserves your equipment while maintaining acceptable comfort levels for all passengers throughout the journey. The temperature differential between exterior and interior should never exceed 10 degrees to avoid thermal shock effects. First costly mistake you must absolutely avoid: neglecting preventive maintenance schedules recommended by manufacturers. Many motorists wait for complete system failure before addressing air conditioning maintenance requirements. This reactive approach invariably costs more than regular planned maintenance performed according to specifications. A seized compressor due to lubrication deficiency requires complete replacement, whereas annual oil level verification would suffice. Second major technical error: using miracle sealing products sold in general automotive retail stores. These supposedly revolutionary solutions promise to seal leaks without disassembly or professional intervention. In reality, these additives risk blocking passages and irreversibly damaging the compressor and other sensitive system components. Repairs following this type of treatment can exceed £2,300 in total costs. Third manipulation mistake: forcing blocked or defective controls without proper diagnosis and professional evaluation. A resistant climate control button or seized temperature selector requires expert assessment before attempted repairs. Forcing these elements can damage command cables or servo motors, exponentially multiplying repair expenses. By rigorously applying these 14 advanced techniques, you will transform your vehicle into an authentic mobile refrigeration unit while preserving your budget. Your fuel consumption will decrease noticeably, and you will avoid costly breakdowns that affect negligent drivers worldwide. Air quality in your cabin will improve equally, protecting all occupants' health against pollutants and environmental allergens. These proven methods will save you several £1,000s over the years while extending your installation's operational lifespan. Do not hesitate to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications to discover other exclusive technical advice that will revolutionize your automotive maintenance approach.